You never know, the recording may not work. So get ready to take notes. And I am going to be looking for role players, and here's my vision. I want this to go fast. So as soon as we finish one conversation, I'm going to get into the next conversation, and I'm going to ask one of you to jump off mute and say, okay, John, I'm in. And then I'm going to call you and have a conversation with you. It needs to move quickly. Here's what we're going to cover today. Lead generation, reaching out to our sphere of influence for repeat and referral business. Making those care calls, circle prospecting for sell-by owners, expired calls, exit conversation on a preview, follow-up conversations. Got to write myself a note because that wasn't in there. Close for the listing, overcoming objections, and price reductions. And let's get started. So, working our sphere of influence. I need a role play partner. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay, Alan. Good morning. Alan, John Dietz, Keller Williams Realty. Thank you for taking my call.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.
Yeah, I really appreciate you. Listen, I know you're also busy. I just need a few minutes. Did I get you at a good time?
Yeah, this works. A couple minutes.
Yeah, cool. So I just wanted to check in. You know, it's been a couple months since we talked. And first of all, how are you? And how's your family?
Oh, we're hanging in there, just working from home, trying to not bite each other's heads off.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough time right now, right?
Yeah, making it through, making it work.
Yeah. You know, I know the last time you and I spoke, you were working as a CPA, and are you still working for blank accounting?
Yeah, so far so good. I'm working from home, able to do everything virtually.
Great. I'm so grateful for that. I really am. And if I had a referral for you, are you accepting new clients?
Of course, John, you know that.
Yeah. So I'll look really hard and I'll let you know if I have someone for you.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah. I can always use more business.
Yeah. So this is going to eventually go away. Corona is going to be gone. Praise God. And when it does, tell me what you're going to do for fun. What's on the horizon for you and your family?
I'm taking the family to Disney World.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. That's exciting. I'm so happy for you.
Kids can't wait.
Oh, they deserve it, right?
They do. They've been locked up in this house just as long as we have.
Wow. So Alan, just checking in to see if you've been getting my market updates that I send you every week, and if you have any questions for me.
I have been getting the updates. No questions though. You're pretty explanatory on all those.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Is there anything I could do for you today? Anything at all?
I don't think there is. We're pretty all set here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so glad to hear that. So, like you, I'm still working and I'm grateful for that. And I'm working from home like you as well. And believe it or not, people are still buying and selling homes.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I'm getting a lot of phone calls from people who are going to sell because of this virus and the crisis that we're in, which is sad. And at the same time, I want to be able to reach out and help them. If you knew of somebody that was going to sell their home, would you give me a call?
Of course, John.
Yeah. Do you know of anybody right now?
I was talking to my neighbor the other day across the street, and it looked like he was trying to start to get ready. I can reach out to him for you if you like.
Perfect. Great job. All right. I'm going to make a circle prospecting call. Who's next?
I'll do it.
All right, Paige, let's go. So ring.
Hello.
May I speak to Paige, please?
Speaking.
Paige, this is John Dietz. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
Everything okay at home?
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy times, right?
It is, for sure.
Yeah. Well, listen, the reason I called today is we recently sold a home in your neighborhood, which is really great news. And believe it or not, there's still people buying and selling homes.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they even do that?
Yeah, virtually actually. And we have buyers that are still looking for homes to buy in your neighborhood, and inventory is super low right now. So the reason for my call, other than to check in and make sure you're doing well, is to see who do you know in your neighborhood who might be thinking of selling their home?
Well, we were thinking of selling, but I didn't think that you could do that now. I mean, how do you show the house?
Yeah, so that's exactly why we should get together. Where are you going to move to when your home sells? Just out of curiosity.
Miami,
Wow. So what's in Miami?
a business.
Okay. And how soon were you hoping to get there?
Well, as soon as possible because the commute is a dog right now.
Yeah. So we should actually get together right away. I can schedule time to meet with you. I can either come over and meet with you in person, wear a mask so that we're safe. And if you're not comfortable with that, we can do a meeting on Zoom. And I could set that up for tomorrow. Would 4 o'clock work for you, or would 5 be better?
Oh, yeah, sure, 4.
Okay, perfect. So for sale by owner, who's next? Guys, if I see your picture,
I'll do it.
Okay. Who's talking to me?
Alan.
Okay, Alan, let's go. So ring, ring.
Hey, hello?
May I speak to Alan, please?
This is Alan.
Alan, John Dietz. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty. And the reason for my call is I noticed your home was for sale. It looks like you're selling it by owner. First of all, though, I just want to check in and make sure everyone at home is doing well.
Everyone is doing well.
Yeah, good. I'm so glad to hear that. I really am. So how's the sale of your home going?
Well, a bunch of people calling, a lot of realtors calling.
Yeah.
No buyers yet, though.
Yeah, I understand. And just out of curiosity, if I had an offer, would you want me to bring you the offer?
Yes, please bring me the offer.
Okay. Just curious, where are you going when your home sells?
Me and my family are moving up to North Carolina.
Okay. Wow. What's in North Carolina?
My wife got a new job opportunity up there, so we're moving the whole family.
That's exciting. Really exciting. And is your plan to continue selling your home by owner, or are you thinking of hiring a realtor like me?
I didn't give it much thought. We see homes selling all the time around in my neighborhood, so we figured just sell it by owner, get it gone.
Yeah. And if I had an offer, you'd want me to bring you the offer?
Yes, please.
So that's exactly why we should get together. I just need maybe 10 or 15 minutes to take a look at your home. Now, I can either do that in person. I'm not sick. Nobody in my home is sick. I'll wear a mask and gloves for safety. If you're not comfortable with that, we could set up a virtual appointment, and I can look at your home, and we can meet on Zoom, and I could take a look at your home through Zoom. Which would you prefer?
Yeah, really not liking everyone coming through my house. Maybe through the Zoom.
Okay, so we could set up that appointment for tomorrow. Would 4 o'clock work for you, or would 5 be better?
Let's do 5.
Cool. All right, expired listing. Give me who's next?
I am.
Okay, Anna, good morning. This is John Dietz with Keller Williams Realty.
Morning.
Yeah, the reason for my call is I noticed you were selling your home, and it looks like it came off the market.
That is correct.
Yeah.
You're like 50th realtor calling today.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for that. And before we get into a real estate conversation, I just want to make sure everybody at home is doing well.
Yeah, sure.
Everything is okay?
Yeah, I hope you do.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. So just out of curiosity, if your home would have sold, where were you moving to?
We were going to downsize and we were going to Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for something a little bit smaller and looking to move to Jacksonville.
Correct. Yes.
All right. Are you still interested in doing that?
I don't know, in these Corona times.
Yeah.
We were thinking when all this passes.
You might
eventually.
wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me later.
Totally get that. Totally get that. In the meantime, if I had an offer on your home, would you want me to bring you the offer?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have a buyer?
Yeah. I'm always working with buyers. I don't know if I have the right buyer yet because I haven't seen your house. That's exactly why we should probably get together. I'd love to schedule some time to take a look at your home. We could either do that in person, or I could set up a Zoom meeting and I could take a look at your home through a Zoom appointment. Which would you be more comfortable with?
Absolutely Zoom. I don't want anyone coming into my
home.
Yeah. No.
Totally. And I could set up a meeting tomorrow. What time of day works better for you? Mornings, afternoons, or late afternoons?
Afternoonish.
Yeah. So, I'm looking at my calendar. I'm super busy. And I usually schedule 2 or 3 days in advance. So let's see, today's Wednesday. How about Friday? Would 2 o'clock work, or would 3 be better for you?
3 would be perfect.
3 it is. Cool. So I'll see you 3 o'clock. I'll send you a Zoom link and I'll look forward to seeing you Friday at 3.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, exit conversation. Who's next?
I'll go. It's Dave.
Dave, good morning. Dave, so you have an absolutely beautiful home. Thank you so much for the opportunity to see your home. Now I'm positive it'll sell. And before I leave, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. Would that be okay?
Sure.
Sure. So Dave, you know, in my experience, most for sell by owners have a game plan for how long they're going to sell their home by owner before they hire a professional like me. Just out of curiosity, what's your game plan?
Well, you know, I just put it up on the market here and probably going to go at least a good 30 days. I'd say.
Yeah, cool. And I'm confident it'll sell. You have a beautiful house. So next question. You know, again, in my experience, most for sell by owners are selling their home by owner in order to save on the fee. Is that the reason you're selling by owner?
Yeah, I don't want to be paying that 6%.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I know that when we spoke on the phone, you mentioned that if a real estate agent brought you an offer, you would work with them and pay them a fee of 3%, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I suppose maybe less too. I don't know. It depends on the offer.
Yeah, that's negotiable. So the difference between selling your home by owner and working with a professional like me is 3%, then not 6%, correct?
I guess you could look at it that way.
Okay, cool. So before I leave, I just want to let you know I'm super good at follow-up, which means I'm going to continue to call. I'm really persistent, but I'm not pushy. So you'll hear from me probably in about a week. Is that okay?
Okay, that works for me.
Cool. All right, Dave, have a great day.
Thanks.
All right, close for the listing. Who's next?
I'll go.
Megan. So Megan, thank you so much again for the opportunity to meet with you today. And now that we've gone through all of your goals and we've talked about what I can do to help you sell your home, I'm just curious, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being you don't like anything I said and you can't wait for me to leave, and 10 being I'm the right agent for the job, where would you say I am?
Probably an 8.
Okay. And what would it take to make it a 10? Just out of curiosity, what would I have to do different?
Sell my house over list price.
Okay. Okay. So I know you told me you wanted to get $400,000, and if I could get more than $400,000, you would hire me, correct?
100%.
Yeah. Cool. So, you know, Megan, the market determines that, right? I don't, and you don't. And if I did, I would absolutely guarantee it because I really want you to get the most amount of money for your home.
Right.
Yeah. So other than the price your home sells for, is there any other reason you wouldn't hire me today?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So in looking at all of your goals, getting your home sold within 30 days so that you can move to Tampa in order to be with your family, getting the highest price for your home so that you have money to pay off your mortgage and buy a new home, and having a smooth and successful closing, do you believe I'm the right agent for the job?
Yeah, I do, John.
Cool. So you ready to get started?
I sure am.
Okay, cool. All right, overcoming objections. Who's next?
I'll bite.
Okay, Latoya. Cool, cool, cool. So Latoya, other than my commission, because I know you shared with me that the only thing that's keeping me from being a 10 is you feel my commission is too high. So other than my commission, is there any reason why you wouldn't hire me today?
No, it's just I don't want to pay the 6%.
Totally get that.
Your commission to about 5%. I'll sign with you.
So if I were willing to work for 5%, you would hire me today?
Yeah, I will hire you today.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing you ask is if I'm negotiable, and I am. I'm also hearing you ask how good of a negotiator I am. And the good news for you is I'm a really good negotiator. You see, if I were willing to give away my money that I use to support my family that quickly, how quickly would I give up your money when we have an offer on your home?
I would hope you wouldn't.
Yeah, but if I was willing to give away my money that I use to support my family like that, now I have an offer on your home. You're asking 400,000 and you've let me know that you'll take 380 because you're going to let whoever you hire, you're going to let them know what your bottom line is. So you've told me that your bottom line is 380. Now I'm that limited service discount agent who's willing to give away their money, and I got an offer for 370. Is it possible that I would say, oh, wow, that's great because I know she'll take 380?
You might, but if your commission is lower, then you will probably be more motivated to get that higher pricing that we're asking for. So your commission would be higher.
Yeah, so the difference between 380 and 400 when it comes to commission is not a whole lot of money. And a real estate agent who is willing to give away their money quickly versus a great negotiator, who has a better chance of getting more money for your home?
A great negotiator.
Yeah, and what's 1% of 400,000? $4,000. $4,000, right? So all I have to do is get at least $4,000 more for your home than a limited service discount agent, and you're making more money with me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, if we get an offer that's not going to get your goals accomplished, and if I need to give up money in order to make the deal work, I will, because I'm a deal maker, not a deal breaker. So if you're asking me if my fee is negotiable, the answer is yes, just not today.
Okay.
Do you believe I'm the right agent for the job?
Yeah, you
Do
might
believe,
know what you're doing.
Before you answer that question, do you believe that I'm a great negotiator?
I mean, you're kind of getting me to think in a different way. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you believe I'm the right agent for the job?
Yes, John.
Cool. You ready to get started?
Sure.
Okay. You did a great job, LaToya. Okay. Price reductions.
I liked when you say that you are not a a deal breaker, but a deal maker. And
Yeah.
I like to say that it's not negotiable, but it's not now. I think that that's very powerful because it lets them options.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on one second, guys. Super hot walk this morning. So I'm just looking for my water. Give me 1 second. By the way, this is a good example of why I tell you to get a glass of water when you're sitting down at the table, because I've been talking for 22 minutes nonstop. And I was like, I need a drink. Okay, so price reductions. Who's next?
Sure.
Okay, so Elsa, I just wanted to give you a quick call. You know, I'm following up as promised.
Yeah.
And we've had your home on the market now for 30 days. And if you remember when we met, I shared with you that the market would let us know what it thought of our asking price. Remember we talked about that?
Right.
Yeah, so I shared with you that according to the National Association of Realtors, we're looking for an average of 2 showings per week, which means in 30 days, we should have had 8 showings. And then after 10 showings with the right buyers, we should get an offer. So we've been on the market for 30 days now, and we've only had 4 showings and no offers, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
But
And
isn't the market different now because of the COVID-19?
Well, it is, but there's homes that are showing or selling, excuse me. You know, as a matter of fact, in the last 30 days, in your price range between 500 and 525, there's been 3 homes that have sold. And we're not one of them.
No.
Yeah. So we're at 525,000. I'm just curious, what does an offer look like that you would say yes to?
I want the price that we agree on.
And what price is that?
525.
Okay. So if we had an offer tomorrow of 520,000, you're going to reject the offer?
Well, I know that. Yes, it's not such a big deal. The 5,000 is different.
Yeah.
So
And-
yeah,
and-
I would agree.
Yeah. And if I remember right, and actually I do, because I'm looking at my notes, you're selling your home so that you and Eric and the girls can move to, where do I want you to move? I don't want you to leave Coral Springs because you'll leave my office. So let's keep you in Coral Springs. So you're not Elsa, you're somebody else. You're selling your home so that you and Eric and the girls can move to Tampa in order to be with your family, correct?
Yes,
Yeah, and Eric's got a new job that he's starting in August, right?
correct.
Yeah, that's so exciting. And it's important that you guys are there before he starts his new job, isn't it?
Well, I guess he can go, but it's really for the school for the girls.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So just curious, if your home doesn't sell for $525, are you staying here? Or are you moving to Tampa anyways?
No, we need to sell. We need to sell. That's the plan. But I
Okay.
guess that we are just in May, so maybe we have still some time to try.
Maybe. Yeah. And if there's a buyer out there today that would buy your home in the next 30 days
Mm-hmm.
and they offered you 510, and
No.
that was the no. So cool. Let's talk about that. So if the market says 510 is the right price, what's plan B?
There is no plan B. We need to sell it for 525, eventually 520, but not 510.
Okay. So if you can't get at least 520, then you're going to move to Tampa in August so that the girls can start school, and you'll either rent your home out or you'll sell it vacant, correct?
Yeah. We don't want to rent.
Yeah.
We don't
So-
want to.
So here's
And
my
we need
concern.
that money anyway.
Yeah. Here's my concern. And this is about you, Elsa. It's not about me. I promise you. My concern is not that you're going to get less money for your home. It's not. My concern is that the market is telling me that we are looking at a shift from a seller's market to a buyer's market, and there's going to be more competition 30 days from now. There's going to be a lot more competition 90 days from now. And when that happens, it's going to be harder to sell your home. The value will eventually, more than likely, come down. So my concern is not that you're going to get less money for your home. My concern is that you might still be here 6 months from now and your home is worth even less. How do you feel about that?
I didn't think about that. That's true. That's terrible.
Yeah.
No, we definitely need to sell it before,
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
6 months. That's not what we expect.
Yeah. So what do you think we should do?
Maybe a little bit down for 520. Would it help?
So if we lowered your price to 520 and we got an offer for 510 and you knew that was the highest offer you were going to get, what would you do?
Yeah, you pushed me really at the edge. That's not. I didn't imagine 510, but I guess I will sell it because the goal is to sell it.
Yeah.
Not to stay for six months. That's not possible for me.
Yeah. So here's what we could do. We could do one of two things. We can either lower the price to 520 and then lower it to 510 2 weeks from now if we still don't have any offers, or we can go ahead and lower it to 510 and give you a chance to get that offer in the next 2 weeks. Which one do you want to do?
I guess the faster, the better. I really hate the whole situation of selling my property.
Yeah, so I don't like that either. And I don't want you to be unhappy that you're getting less money for your home, but I would rather have you be unhappy and living in Tampa with your home sold than unhappy and still here and your home is worth less.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You're right.
So we should go ahead and lower it to 510 then, right?
Yes.
Cool. Let's do that.
Thank you.
All right, guys, believe it or not, it's 8:59. So tell
Sorry
me
to
what,
have
tell
been
me
so
what,
harsh.
you
It
were
was
good.
very good.
Tell me what you heard. What are your
Elsa,
ahas?
Elsa, that was perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Agreed. Everybody give Elsa a
That John
applause.
convinced
I
me.
felt like you were actually selling your home.
You did.
Yeah.
I
So
am.
Yeah, she is. And it felt that way to me too, guys. I was working hard. That was not easy.
No.
I love that very last script. I'd rather you be unhappy with your home sold than you be unhappy here and your home is worth less.
Yep.
Yes, I agree. Very
Yep.
powerful.
There you go. So
And
you
I
guys,
feel that you're speaking truth.
100%. Yeah.
I also like where I could see the shift in the thought process of selling the home. Sorry, that's a garbage truck in my background.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Praise God for the garbage truck driver.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Just imagine if those guys stopped working. Seriously.
Oh,
Seriously.
it would be awful.
Yes.
We will be driving our trash to the dumps.
Yep.
We don't want that.
Yep. No. So there's this family, there's this home in the Bahamas that I visit when I go over there with my friends. And that's how they get rid of their garbage. They put it into a trailer and they drive it to the dump. Just imagine. All right, Latoya, go.
I like how you had to think when you shift over to the buyer's market and now you have multiple people in the market looking for homes, and there's too many homes, and now the value of her home is worth less. Her hands immediately went to her face. Her body said, oh dear, I don't want that to happen, even though her mind was saying, I gotta stay put because I need max, but her body was reacting to
Powerful.
the cringe of her house being worth less.
Powerful. Agree. Good job. Yeah. All right, guys, good job.
Thank you.
You got a lot of scripts that are in Rainmaker when that book is eventually published. Everything we did today will be in that book. And thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this. Elsa, you're going to like this. I scheduled a Zoom lead gen with your team.
I saw that, 10:30.
10:30 to 12:30 every day. And if you're with Keller Williams Realty in Coral Springs, you got an email. If you're not with Keller Williams Realty in Coral Springs, simply send me an email and I will add you to that list. johndietz@kw.com. And here's how this is going to work. From 10:30 to 12:30, we're all going to log into that Zoom page. We're going to put on our headphones. We're going to pick up our phone and we're going to start making calls. We are going to dial talk, dial talk, dial talk. And here's my vision. We have 100 people on the computer screen all making calls. Now, what you're going to want to do is turn down the volume on your computer so that you don't hear everybody talking. And if you want to take a 5-minute break every 20 minutes to listen to what everybody else is saying, you can. And the goal is for all of us to encourage all of us to make those contacts daily in order to create opportunity later. Everybody.
Did you say 10:30 to 11:30?
10:30 to 12:30. You got an email. And there's a link, and you just log in and go. Got it? All right, guys, make it a great day.
Question, John.
Yes.
Will it be today since we have the team meeting from
11:15 is the team meeting, and it'll be from 10:30. It'll be from 10:30 until 11:15.
Okay.
It is scheduled every day, though.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you got it. All right, you guys rock. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, John.
Yeah.
So much. It was awesome today. Thank you.
Pleasure.